What's up guys, welcome to another episode of Panchos Garage. Today I'm going to be working on the engine bay, specifically the engine bay harness. I'm going to lay it out. The AC hoses I'm going to finalize, and a couple other little miscellaneous things in there just to start getting it a little more together. But I was using this little tool thing to crimp the hoses, which look like this. Basically it starts off flat. Put it in this guy, comes out like that. It's really nice. The only thing you have to note is when you're on the vehicle, the orientation of the hose. So basically just, with a marker, mark the fitting, mark the hose more or less where it is, and then when it's on that machine, just make sure these guys still line up when you crimp it. That way this doesn't twist, because when you bend a hose and if it's twisted, you don't want that. But yeah, this guy's pretty easy to use. You basically just put the fitting in through here and you tighten this guy. And what's nice about it is this little dash right there. There's a little nick right here where you keep tightening till this guy gets to that point, and that's when you're basically done. So making the hoses is pretty easy with this guy. So I'm gonna do that and then throw them back in there, run some wires, and see what happens. So let's do it. Alright, so everything for the most part is routed. I got the ATVs in, all the cables, you can see through there, you can see they're a little bit away from the header. And then I still haven't put the heat shield that goes under here, and that's going to tuck these in a little more and then be in between the header, so that's going to be good. So basically the ITV and throttle position sensor wiring is all here. This clump. Basically we got it through here, down under, through the front of the car, up and down through there. La-di-da. There's a hole right there. That comes in there. So the ECU is going to be in here somewhere. I'm not gonna finish wrapping it up just yet because there's still a few sensors that I need to add. I know on this side over here, I'm gonna put this fan switch here, and then I got the temperature sender here. Have to wire those up and then basically run those wires with this harness, that way everything's here. The AC compressor, you got the one wire, same thing. I'm gonna run it right through here, all the way through to whatever circuit it belongs. I don't know if you guys notice, I don't have any trigger wheel down here in my 2 pulley setup. So this guy's gonna come out, and I'm gonna put this one, which is basically a little doohickey that gets you the cam and crank timing positions based off the crank position. So this one I gotta wire in. It requires a special wire that's shielded of some sort. I don't have it yet, so I can't wire that in, so I gotta wait on that. But basically this guy is gonna go right here, and then again with this harness up, around, all that jazz. So yeah, I gotta add that sensor, that sensor, these 2 little sensors here. The air intake sensor is also this one right here, which is this guy. So that sensor needs to be also wired through all the way around. And then over here I need to wire in I'm gonna use this as a temp sensor off the head. I gotta wire in all the ignition coils, but that one I'm gonna wrap and loop behind it here. It has a little, I think there's a little fitting somewhere, a little screw right here where I might be able to get a little hook and be able to just hide it. Basically go from here down and then behind everything, and then one clump comes out of here and then through to the firewall, to the ECU, so they can handle all that. And yeah, I think that's all the sensors. Oh, and I got the AC sensor here, so I gotta wire this guy up here, then again connect it to the harness, send it back. So I want to get everything up and running first before I start wrapping it. Once everything's up and running, then yeah, I'll start wrapping everything that needs to be wrapped, and it should look all pretty. No more colorful wires, just one black big wrap wire. But yeah, so that's my current update. This video is probably short, just like the previous one, but I think I'm gonna start doing this, like smaller, quicker little updates. Separate the car project into smaller projects. That way I can get more stuff done. Right now I'm gonna work on the wiring for the dash. I'm basically just gonna clean up the wiring harness, see if anything's broken, repair it, and then hook everything back up, which is pretty boring, but it has to be done. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.